From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Jason White. A rabbi with family in Toronto is among the 15 people killed in a mass shooting at a Hanukkah celebration in Australia. Rabbi Elish Longer helped organize the Bondi Beach event where the gunfire erupted. His Toronto sister-in-law, Estiche Longer, says he leaves behind a wife and 5 children, including a newborn.
When you hear something, like this, it's you can't really even wrap your head around it, because you cannot even imagine that something like this can happen to somebody in your family.
She says her brother-in-law has 3 other siblings in Australia who are reeling from his loss. A teenage girl has pleaded guilty to attempted murder in an incident where a fellow student was set on fire at a Saskatoon high school. The 16-year-old also pleaded guilty to assault causing bodily harm of a teacher who came to the victim's aid in September 2024. Energy Minister Tim Hodgson is dangling the possibility of more MPs joining the Liberals. Last week's floor crossing of a Toronto area MP from the Conservatives puts the Liberals 1 seat shy of a majority government, meaning they would no longer need opposition support to pass legislation.
You're 1 away from a majority now. Do you think you can convince more to come over? Is there some people ready to defect?
Let's say I'm getting lots of inquiries.
In an interview with the Canadian Press last week, Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre accused Prime Minister Mark Carney of trying to use backroom deals to manipulate his way to a majority government. Ottawa's top doctor says the flu-related deaths of 3 children in the region could signify a difficult flu season ahead. Local public health units have reported a rapid and significant rise in flu cases across Ontario, with much of the flu season still ahead. Statistics Canada says inflation held steady at 2.2% in November as grocery prices rose but travel costs eased. BMO economist Benjamin Reitzes expects the Bank of Canada will hold interest rates steady for much of 2026. Mastermind Toys is hinting on social media it will expand the business through franchising. Retail strategist Lisa Hutchison says franchising's a strategic way to bring in new customers without companies having to spend a lot of cash.
I think it will get more expansion in Canada, but the U.S. is sort of a good player, and I don't see why there wouldn't be an opportunity for them to expand internationally, and that would be a way to do it quicker without putting the capital investment.
Mastermind has not said which markets it's eyeing for expansion. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, Canadian Connor Bedard's Olympic hopes have taken a potential hit after the Chicago Blackhawks placed him on injured reserve. Bedard got an upper body injury in the last second of Chicago's loss to St. Louis Friday. An all-Canadian NHL matchups on tap tonight as the Winnipeg Jets get set to host the Ottawa Senators. Both teams are struggling to put together wins entering the contest. Edmonton Oilers captain Connor McDavid has been named the NHL's first Star of the Week. He had a league-leading 10 points in 4 games. Canadian star forward Gavin McKenna's not concerned about his numbers in the NCAA ahead of the World Junior Hockey Championship. The 17-year-old from Whitehorse might not go number 1 at the 2026 NHL Draft, but he's focused on proving people wrong.
People have been waiting for me to fail, so it fires me up, and I think in the end it's a building year for me, and I think in the end it'll help me.
Canada's quest for a 21st World Juniors gold medal begins Boxing Day against Czechia. From the Canadian Press, I'm Jason White.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.